Fine. I used to work in a hospital as a phlebotomist. Okay, not lobotomist. Phlebotomist. Although some of you here, no, we won't go there.
Suck my blood.
Licensed vampire. Somebody once called me Joseph Mengele once as a patient. Oh, that was a rough day. But anyway, I used to be a phlebotomist. I had a day off, and I was sitting in a doctor's office waiting. My wife had an appointment. And I saw one of the couriers from the lab coming in the parking lot to drop off or pick up some specimens, all right? So I know this guy. I see this guy every day in the lab. We're like buds, okay? But, not close buds. I see you every day. I get to know you. I'm friendly. I'm a nice guy. Ask my wife. She won't tell you that. But anyway. So I see this guy coming, and I know I'm going to greet him when he comes. I see him every day. Just before he enters the room, I sneezed into my hand. Seconds as he entered the room, he saw me and he reached forth his hand to shake my hand. My hand is soaking wet and dripping with snot, okay? Sinews, stuff dripping, okay? I had an instant to think. What would be the right thing to do? Should I shake his hand or should I do this? Okay? Now, if I do this, he's looking at me. He knows that I just sneezed in my hand. And why would I shake his hand after I sneezed in his hand? But I didn't want him to know that I just sneezed in my hand.
You could have used the other hand.
I could have. No, that's the hand of cursing. That'd be the hand of blessing. Oh, this was a blessing. Anyway, so he reached his hand forward, and I chickened out, and I shook his hand with my snot-filled, greasy, slimy, sneezed-in hand. You should have seen his face. I want to go to see one. And he never said a word. He just left. I saw him the next day at work. He never spoke to me again. It was like the curse of death, to sneeze in your hand and to shake somebody's hand. And I thought, oh my goodness, I just lost one friend with one sneeze. It's not a very good friendship if you lose it in one sneeze, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking, Lord, what in the world is that all about? Why did you do that? I know I'm stupid, and I do prophetic blunders. I do dumb things that work out prophetically, not because I'm smart, just because I blunder, okay? That was a prophetic blunder, but I thought, Lord, what's the significance of that? The Lord said to me that people cannot handle the reality of my spirit. God breathed into Adam's nose the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Who was it that sneezed 7 times and the child was resurrected or something like that? It's life. It's inspiration. And people cannot handle the messiness of the things of the Spirit of God. Oh my goodness, now we're beginning to deal with some religious attitudes, some religious mindsets. How many know that the things of the Spirit of God are messy? They are not religiously nice, okay? They're not buttoned down, they're not tied up, their shoes are not shined. John the Baptist, he was clothed in camel's hair, and I bet that camel's hair had some fleas, some lice and ticks in it, right? I bet John the Baptist stank. Okay? Yeah, he was in the water a lot, but he was in camel's hair that had a stink, okay? And yet God used him as one of the greatest prophets. The things of the Spirit of God are messy. They're different, they're strange, they're weird. God uses the weird people to confound the wise. Welcome to the Holy Weird. We are here. Raise your right hand finger and say, I am holy weird.
I am holy
and God
weird.
loves it. God loves it. If you are willing to be weird, wild, and crazy in the Holy Ghost, okay, not in the flesh. If you're willing to just be totally honest and to totally expose your inner self, I'm telling you, you can change the world in a minute.